Life sometimes surprises us with moments that seem destined to happen. Perhaps they are here because deep down they feel that something important is about to transform their journey. It's as if an invisible force is guiding them, but doubt still occupies space in their heart. Sleepless nights, questions about the future, and even the feeling that time is passing too quickly may be afflicting them. True love, the kind that completes the soul and brings meaning to the chaos, may seem as distant as a star in the sky. On days when loneliness seems more present, it's easy to question whether true love really exists or if it's just an illusion told in stories. They see happy couples around them, flourishing families, and wonder, when will it be my turn? Perhaps they have tried so many times, believed, surrendered, and yet the pain of disappointment has made them close the doors of their heart. The fear of making the same mistake again, of trusting the wrong person, may be the chain that still binds them. But what if I tell you that the right love is already in motion? It's hard to see the signs when we carry the weight of so many scars. Some past stories still echo in our memory, making us believe that we don't deserve to be loved in the way we dream of. They look in the mirror, searching for answers, but all they see is a tired heart, yearning for a reason to keep believing. Perhaps broken promises, unspoken words, or even the emptiness of superficial relationships have made them question their worth. But the truth is, they deserve so much more. Sometimes, the answer we seek is already around us, just waiting for them to have the courage to open their eyes to see. It might be a subtle gesture, a gaze that lingers longer than usual, or a connection that arises where least expected. Destiny has its mysterious ways of acting, and love, that precious feeling, comes into the life of those who are ready to receive it. The time to close off to the world is over. A new phase is approaching. You may not realize it, but the small decisions you make every day are bringing you closer to the person who will truly transform your life. There is a path of healing, rebuilding, and self-discovery being walked for you. No matter how many times you've stumbled in love, because each fall was a preparation for the right encounter. That encounter that will show why so many doors closed in the past. Everything was part of the plan. And when that love comes, it won't come like a storm, disrupting your life. It'll be like a gentle breeze that enters without asking for permission, but brings relief and comfort. You will feel deep in your soul that everything you've lived so far was part of a greater preparation. The void will be filled, doubts dissipated, and finally, you will understand that true love was always meant to find you. This is the moment to open your heart again. The fear of surrendering can be great, but the angels ask that you trust. Not all the people who come into our lives are here to hurt. Some come to teach, some come to heal, and some come to stay forever. The person destined for you will not only see your wounds, but will treat them with care, patience, and love. It won't be a love that demands, but a love that gives. A connection that nurtures, rather than depletes. Have you ever noticed the signs? The universe is always communicating something. It could be a word you read, a song that plays at the right moment, or a dream that brings you answers. When true love is near, the signs begin to appear, guiding you towards what is inevitable. The racing heart, the involuntary smile, and that inexplicable feeling of familiarity are just the beginning of something much greater. Their role now is to trust the process, open up to what is coming, and believe that happiness is not an empty promise. Love is not just a chance encounter, but a construction that happens when two souls are ready. Every challenge you have faced so far has served to shape you, making you stronger, wiser, and more prepared to live the love you deserve. Now is the time to prepare for what is coming. And when you least expect it, everything that seemed distant will begin to take shape right before you. It will not just be about words or empty promises. It will be something so true, so intense, that you will feel deep in your heart that all the effort, all the patience was worth it. The gaze of that person, the gentleness in their tone of voice, and the care in every gesture will show you that, finally, what you have always dreamed of is becoming a reality. This person who is about to enter your life will bring not only love, but a much greater meaning. It will not just be about being together, it will be about transforming. You will feel a peace that you never thought possible, a security that will dispel all fears and uncertainties. It is more than finding someone to share moments with. It is finding someone who understands you, respects who you are, and chooses to stay, no matter what happens. The angels know how much you have been waiting for this. They have been following every step, every thought, every silent tear you shed. Now they ask you to believe, because something extraordinary is about to happen. You are just steps away from a love that not only completes you, but also overflows. And when that manifests, You will understand that everything you have lived through so far has been a preparation. Your days of doubt and insecurity are fading away. You no longer need to carry the weight of the past, the disappointments, or the wounds that for so long have been part of who you are. From now on, life invites you to look ahead, to believe that what is coming will be greater than you can imagine. It will not just be a relationship, it will be a meeting of souls, a purpose being fulfilled. The signs are there, around you, waiting for you to notice them. It may be in someone's smile, in an unexpected gesture, or even in a sensation that arises inexplicably. Love, when it approaches, does not shout, it whispers. It calls you gently, it guides you to where you need to be. And the angels, those messengers who accompany you, are here to illuminate every small step along this path. When this encounter happens, it will be as if all the pieces finally fit together. Every choice, every detour, every difficult moment has led you to this point. And that person? They will not just be someone else in your story. They will be the most beautiful chapter, the page that makes everything else worthwhile. Because they are not coming to change who you are, but to remind you of how amazing you already are. Believe in what is to come. This journey, which sometimes seems so uncertain, is being carefully guided. Nothing that happened was by chance. Each experience was a learning, each pain a preparation. Now the universe is ready to deliver to them what deep down, they always knew they deserved. This love will be a gift, an answer to all the questions they have ever asked. This person will not only see you, but will also see everything that is inside of you. Not only your qualities, but your vulnerabilities, your struggles, your essence. And yet, they will choose to be by your side. Because true love does not demand perfection. It embraces, it understands, it surrenders. And you will feel deep in your soul that this is exactly what you have always sought. The angels ask you to trust. Trust the process, the signs, the love that is coming. Do not be discouraged by the fears that still try to hold you back to the past. Look ahead, because what is to come is greater than any pain you have ever felt. It is a new beginning, a restart full of light, possibilities, and happiness. And you know what's most beautiful? You are ready. Even if you don't feel that way now, even if you still have doubts, the universe sees your strength, your courage. And this person will see it too. They will see the woman who overcame so much and yet chose to keep believing in love. That is rare, it is special, and it is exactly what is about to be rewarded. So, dear soul, get ready. There is no more room for doubts or fears. Believe in the angels walking by your side. Believe in the destiny that is unfolding. Because the love you always wanted, the one that transforms and gives meaning to life, is on its way. And when it arrives, you will know. Your heart will recognize it. You will see in their eyes that finally, you have found what you have always sought. There are moments in life when everything seems like an enigma. The paths that once seemed clear now become hazy, and the anxiety about the future occupies their thoughts. They feel the weight of doubts, as if time is running against them, but something inside their heart does not give up believing. There is a subtle voice that insists on saying, "Love is on the way." This voice, even small, carries the strength of something much greater. The signs that are emerging around them are not mere coincidences. That unexpected encounter, the gaze that lasted a few seconds longer, or even the name that repeatedly appears in random situations are warnings. Warnings that a great change is about to happen. When true love approaches, the universe works silently to unite two souls that were made for each other. Have they ever stopped to think that perhaps all the answers they seek are closer than they imagine? The person who will transform their life may already be in their circle, waiting for the right moment to reveal themselves. Sometimes, love hides in places where we least expect, waiting for us to be ready to receive it. Because true love does not force its way in, it waits, patient and persistent. Therefore, it is essential to open their eyes and heart to the opportunities that arise. Do not let the pains of the past prevent them from seeing what is before them. The love that is destined for them will not be a repetition of old mistakes. It will come to heal, to transform, and to prove that the wait was worth every tear shed. Believe that the best is yet to come. When they finally enter into their life, it will be as if everything makes sense. Every closed door, every misalignment, every silent tear will have been part of a greater plan. The angels want you to trust in this process. The moment of true love is marked by signs that speak directly to their soul. They will feel an inexplicable peace, a certainty that the world around them cannot shake. However, true love is not just about magical encounters. It is about the daily construction of something that deserves to be eternal. When they arrive, that person will bring not only passion, but unwavering companionship. They will be seen, understood, and valued like never before. This love will be made of small yet powerful gestures, like a healing hug or a gaze that speaks more than 1,000 words. They may hesitate to believe at first. After all, the heart already carries its own scars. But the angels ask them to give a chance to what is to come. Not all love stories begin with grand fireworks. Some are born as a small flame, which with care and patience, grows until it becomes an unquenchable fire. This flame will be their love. They will feel that they no longer need to fight alone. That person will be a constant support, a life partner who walks by their side in every challenge and celebration. They will not be someone who competes with them, but who adds to their life, multiplying joys and sharing burdens. This is true love, a subtle balance between giving and receiving, between being and letting be. The angels are preparing them for this moment. Every challenge they have faced so far has served to shape the woman they are today, stronger, wiser, and more prepared. The right love does not arrive before its time because it requires maturity, patience, and surrender. And now, dear soul, the time has come. It is time to open up to the future that is about to unfold. When they look into your eyes, you will understand everything. There will be no more room for doubts or insecurities, because the truth will become clear. The love you have always sought will be there, right in front of you. And the most beautiful part of it all is that you won't need to change who you are. They will come because they will recognize the light that already exists within you, the same light that you may have forgotten. It is necessary to trust the journey, even when the path seems lonely. Because true love never leaves us alone. The angels are by your side, whispering that the wait is about to end. This is the confirmation you needed to keep believing. Get ready for what is to come, because the next chapters of your life will be the most beautiful you have ever lived. The presence of this person will be like a lighthouse in the darkness, guiding you back home. This love will not come to complete you, because you are already whole, but they will be the perfect complement to who you already are. A love that respects, that values, and above all, remains strong even in the toughest moments. You deserve to be loved in the truest and purest way. Do not doubt it. The universe is silently working to align all the details, preparing the encounter that will change your life. The angels assure that nothing you have experienced was in vain. Every tear, every smile, every lesson was a preparation for the love that is about to arrive. Now, it's time to look forward with hope. Believe that you are on the right path and that true love is closer than you imagine. This is the moment to let go of the past, release the pains, and prepare to receive something extraordinary. Destiny is aligning, and soon, you will understand the reason for such a long wait. This person will bring with them the answer to all their questions. Not only through words, but through actions that speak louder than any promise. Love will be visible in the details, in respect, in affection, and in loyalty. A connection so deep that transcends time and space, making you feel like you finally found what you were looking for. So, dear soul, take a deep breath and trust. The signs are all around you, and love is on its way. Do not ignore what the universe is trying to show. Open your eyes, your heart, and allow yourself to believe again. Because the love coming your way will be the most beautiful chapter of your story. You deserve to experience this. The journey of true love requires patience and faith, even when the days seem long and the answers distant. Every challenge you have faced so far has been a necessary step to shape your inner strength. The pain of a broken heart, the unfulfilled promises, and the postponed dreams were just the preparation for something greater. Nothing happens by chance, and now destiny is about to surprise you in a way you never imagined. When the right love approaches, it does not just come to fill a void. It brings purpose, a silent peace, and a security that calms even the deepest fears. This person that the universe is sending will recognize the value within you. There will be no need to hide behind masks or pretend to be someone you are not. True love accepts and embraces the essence, with all its beauties and imperfections. The angels want you to understand that the waiting time is coming to an end. Sometimes it's hard to believe when the evidence seems to say otherwise, but the universe always fulfills its promises. This person who will cross your path will not come just for a brief chapter, but to walk by your side in a story that deserves to be eternal. A union that will flourish like a garden nurtured with affection and care. The signs are already around them, and intuition will be the key to perceive them. Maybe it's an unexpected reunion, a conversation that touches the soul, or a simple gesture that makes the heart vibrate. True love does not need grand introductions. It manifests itself in the little things. In the most subtle details, in the silences that are not bothersome, and in the certainty that they are finally where they should be. They deserve a love that adds up, that heals past wounds, and that respects their space and dreams. This encounter will be a divine answer, a reward for all they have faced. The angels whisper that this person is approaching, driven by the same force that brought them here. When your paths cross, nothing will ever be the same. Life will gain a new color. Do not let fear stop you from experiencing what is to come. The pain of the past may have taught you to be cautious, but it also prepared you to recognize true love when it arrives. There is no perfection, but there is a love that accepts, forgives, embraces, and remains. This person will not only see your qualities, they will respect your scars, knowing that they are part of the strong and incredible woman you are. This connection will be unlike anything you have ever experienced. It will be simple and, at the same time, grand. The presence of this person will bring a peace that you didn't know was possible. You will share dreams, laughter, and challenges, but above all, there will be loyalty. True love is the one that sustains in difficult times, that doesn't abandon at the first contrary wind. And this will be the love you will live. When true love enters their life, it does not come to destroy, but to rebuild. It brings balance where there was chaos, and joy where there was emptiness. This love will be a refuge, an embrace in the midst of the storm, and a reason to believe that happiness exists. Everything they have sought is about to be placed in their hands. Their only mission now is to trust the process and be open to receive it. They did not come this far by chance. Angels guided their steps, even when everything seemed lost. They saw their silent tears and heard the prayers they whispered in the dark. Each request was recorded, and now the answer is manifesting. The encounter with that person will be a confirmation that they were never alone. The universe has always been working in their favor. Sometimes, true love appears when we least expect it. It does not follow a perfect script, but arrives at the right time, when the heart is ready to receive it. The person destined for them will bring more than a relationship. They will bring healing, purpose, and a new perspective on what it means to love. A love that does not tire, does not suffocate, but liberates. They need to believe they are worthy of this love. Do not let the voices of the past convince them otherwise. The love coming their way is proof that they have always been deserving. It is not about being perfect, but about being themselves. This person will not only see the surface, they will see their soul, their essence, and fall in love with every detail. That is true love. Get ready to feel a connection that transcends the physical. It will be a meeting of souls, as if the universe has finally aligned everything for you to meet. When that person looks into their eyes, they will know. There will be no doubts, because the heart will recognize what it has always sought. True love has that power. It brings clarity where there was once confusion. Every step you have taken so far has prepared you for this moment. Don't give up now. The path may have been hard, but the reward is closer than you think. The angels ask you to keep the faith and hope alive. The person destined for you does not come to complete, but to add. Together, they will be stronger, happier, and more fulfilled. Do not ignore the signs that are appearing around you. Every coincidence, every intuition, every small detail is the universe working in your favor. The love you deserve is already on its way, bringing with it the answers to all the questions you have carried in your heart. Now more than ever, it is time to trust, open up, and allow true love to flourish in your life. Life has a special way of teaching us the value of waiting. Sometimes, the answers we seek are in the silence, in the time needed for the universe to align everything. The person destined to walk by your side will not arrive late, nor early, but exactly at the perfect moment. This encounter will be a confirmation that everything was worth it, every tear, every challenge, and every whispered prayer. This love will not leave you insecure or lost. On the contrary, it will bring clarity and peace, filling spaces you didn't even know existed. It will be as if two puzzle pieces finally fit together, and everything around you starts to make sense. This encounter will not be about luck, but about purpose, about a divine plan that has always been in progress. Have you ever noticed how sometimes things seem to conspire in our favor? Small coincidences that guide us towards something bigger? Perhaps you have recently felt a subtle change, an internal call to be attentive. The signs are real, and the angels want you to trust the intuition that is emerging in your heart. True love announces itself softly, like a whisper of the soul. This love will bring a sense of belonging, as if they had finally found their place. There will be no need to question or doubt, because everything inside them will scream, "It's them." There will be no games, masks, or empty promises. This person will come with the purest intention of sharing life by their side, valuing every part of who they are. This is what makes true love so special. It is natural to be afraid when something so important approaches. After all, the heart carries the marks of times it broke. But the angels ask you to leave the past where it belongs. The love that is coming has no relation to the pains you have lived through. It is a gift, a new chance to be happy and believe again. This person will see the most beautiful parts of you. Perhaps at this moment, you are thinking about all that you have lost or missed out on. But what is coming is greater than any loss. The wait was not in vain. Each experience served to prepare you for something magnificent. The universe works silently, weaving the threads that connect you to the right person. When you finally meet, everything will be clearer, lighter, and more genuine. This love will not just come to be beautiful, it will come to be solid, built on trust, respect, and admiration. You will have a partner who will stand by your side on joyful days, but most importantly, in difficult times. Someone who will not run away when things get complicated, but who will choose to fight for you every day. This is the essence of true love. The angels want you to believe in your worthiness. Often, we convince ourselves that we are not good enough, that maybe true love is not for us. But that is a lie that fear tells. You deserve a deep, intense, and true love. A love that arrives without demanding you to change, but that accepts you exactly as you are, with all your nuances and lights. The connection they will have will not just be physical, it will be spiritual. They will recognize each other on a level that transcends logic, as if their souls have known each other for a long time. This connection cannot be forced, and that is why it will be so special. True love happens in the right time, with the right person, and the moment of this love is about to reveal itself. They will feel an inner strength emerging, a confidence that they have not felt in a long time. This person will bring a sense of security that will drive away all fears and doubts. They will build something together, step by step, without haste, but with certainty. There will be no desperation or rush, because true love respects time and phases. It is mutual growth, a mutual blooming. Get ready to feel valued like never before. This person will see beyond what the world sees, beyond appearances. They will see your essence, your struggles, and your victories. They will fall in love with your strength, with your sweetness, with the unique sparkle you carry. Every gesture of theirs will be a reminder that you are loved, not for what you do, but for who you are. Such love is rare and precious. Destiny is moving pieces to unite you. The angels whisper that the meeting is closer than you imagine. When this love enters your life, you will realize that all the waiting had a purpose. The right person does not come to complete, but to add. Together, you will create an unbreakable bond, a story that will be remembered as a promise fulfilled. Set aside the doubts that still remain in your heart. Believe in the love that is to come and open yourself to receive it. The angels are preparing the way, taking care of the details so that everything happens at the right moment. Your only task now is to trust. Trust the journey, trust the signs, and above all, trust the love that is being prepared for you. This meeting will be the beginning of a new phase, full of light and possibilities. It will mark the start of a partnership where two hearts learn to beat in harmony. They will no longer be alone, because someone special will be by their side to share life. The angels ask them to have patience, because the best is yet to come. The wait is worth it, and true love is the reward. The angels know that the journey here has not been easy. How many times have they wondered if they were on the right path? How many nights have they sought answers in silence only to find doubts? But now, they ask them to calm their hearts. The time to wait is coming to an end. True love, the kind that transforms a whole life, is closer than they imagine. That person will bring a presence that will be like a balm to their soul. There will be no need to prove anything, or hide their vulnerabilities. On the contrary, they will value every detail that makes them unique. They will realize that love does not need to be a constant struggle, but a safe haven where two souls find peace and belonging. This will be the love they will live. Every smile, every glance, will be a reminder that they are exactly where they should be. The universe has prepared this encounter with the precision of a maestro, putting them on each other's path at the perfect moment. And when their eyes meet, it will be as if a flame ignites in their heart, bringing the certainty that all the waiting finally made sense. This love will bring answers to questions that have long remained unanswered. They will understand why some things didn't work out, why certain people left, and why the path was so difficult. The answer is simple: everything needed to happen so that they would be prepared for what is coming. Nothing was in vain, and now it's time to reap the rewards of this journey. The presence of that person will be firm and constant. They will not be someone who comes and goes without notice, but someone who chooses to stay, even on difficult days. This love will be a solid construction, where each gesture, each word, will strengthen the bond between them. They will be a life partner, someone you can rely on in all circumstances. That is true love. You won't need to hide your scars, because they will see them as part of your story. This love will be the healing for the wounds that time has left, showing that it is possible to love and be loved again. They will come to restore your faith and love, bringing with them a new beginning, a blank page where you will write together the most beautiful story of your life. The angels ask you to be open to perceive the signs. They may be subtle, but they will be present. It could be an unexpected encounter, a word that resonates in the heart, or a connection that arises inexplicably. When true love is near, the universe whispers in small coincidences. Pay attention and trust your intuition. It will be your guide. This person will not only admire you, but will celebrate your achievements. They will be a constant support, someone who will cheer for your success and help you grow. True love does not compete, does not diminish, but strengthens. You will be partners in every sense, walking side by side towards a life full of purpose and happiness. The journey to this point has been one of learning, and the angels want you to honor this path. Every tear, every challenge, every dream left behind has served to shape the strong and resilient woman that you are today. The love that is coming is not a reward for having suffered, but a divine gift, a well-deserved reward for never giving up on believing. The meeting with that person will be a confirmation that destiny was by their side all along. They will realize they have not been forgotten, that the universe always had a perfect plan for their life. That person will bring more than love. They will bring a partnership that will be the foundation for a life full of light, understanding, and genuine happiness. They are not alone on this journey. The angels have been by their side every step of the way, and now they celebrate what is to come. They ask them to trust the process and release the weight of the past. True love leaves no room for old resentments. It comes to renew, to bring hope, and to show that the best has always been reserved for them. It may seem unbelievable that something so beautiful is about to happen, but the angels assure, the love that is on its way will surpass any expectations. It will not just be a promise, but a reality they will live every day. Together, they will build a life where respect and affection form the strongest foundation. This love will be simple and at the same time, extraordinary. It will bring lightness to tough days and multiply the joy of good days. They will learn to grow together, to support each other, and to face whatever comes with courage and faith. It will be a union that flourishes over time, rooted in a strong base of trust and mutual surrender. The universe is already working for them to meet. Even if they cannot see it yet, the pieces are falling into place. True love is being prepared, like a surprise that comes at the exact moment it is needed the most. Their only task now is to trust and open their heart because something wonderful is on its way. The angels want you to remember that true love does not demand perfection. It celebrates imperfections, turning them into beauty. They will see in you something that no one else has seen, and that will make all the difference. Because true love is not about finding someone perfect, but someone who makes everything more real and light. The wait is about to end. The encounter that will change their life is closer than they imagine. When it happens, they will feel deep in their soul that everything made sense. There will be no doubts, because true love announces itself with an impossible force to ignore. Trust in what the angels are preparing for them. Now is the time to prepare, to open the heart and believe. The future that the angels have reserved for them will be more beautiful than any dream. Love is on the way, and it will bring with it the peace, purpose, and happiness they have always sought. Stand firm, because the best is yet to come.